Yes, good evening. How are
How
you?
I'm good. What about you, Koi?
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yeah, so have you already talked to Hello English about your problem?
I'm really busy, so I don't have time to talk with her of it. But
Yeah.
certainly tomorrow I will be talking to them.
Yeah, okay. But you know what? Okay, this is just only my advice, okay? Actually, I browsed already the book and I find the book very interesting and I find the book very usable when it comes to IELTS. That's only my recommendation, huh? Although it's going to be hard. Actually, IELTS is not easy, Koi. Okay, remember that one, huh? IELTS is not easy. Okay, so if I were you, I have to continue this program, okay, instead of changing this, because this is it. This is it, Koi. This is near, not near, but this is it. Actually, the program, the lessons that we are doing right now, that we are discussing right now, is of course about IELTS.
Yes, I know.
Okay, it's all about IELTS. So that is just only for me, okay, for me. But of course, I cannot force you if you find this one harder. Okay, so it's up to you. So I will going to leave the decision to you to decide. Okay, of course, because you are the one studying this one. So if you find this one difficult, so it's up to you. But on based on my own opinion, I would rather suggest that you have to continue this one, okay? And don't you worry, I am here. I am going to do my best, okay, to do my duty and responsibility as your teacher, okay, in order for you to understand the lesson. Okay, all I'm going to do maybe is I am going to maybe slow down a little bit, okay? Slow down a little bit so that you
No,
can be able to
I think you
uh
speak up the lesson.
really.
Yes, because it's
So,
very easy.
yeah, okay. So, okay, let's start, Koy. Okay, so I'm going to share our presentation now. Okay, I hope you can see the presentation, Koy. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, okay. So I have to make this one a little bit bigger so that you can be able to see them. Okay. Now, would you like this one to read again using scanning or using a skimming technique? Okay, again, what's the difference between skimming and scanning, Poi?
Scanning, we are looking for specific information is corresponding to the question.
Yes,
Or
okay.
skimming, we see through. We read it quickly.
Yeah, the general idea, just like for example in this particular text in here, what we have to do is to skim. We are
Skim.
not going to use the scanning. Okay, why do we need to skim? Because we are not looking for a specific ideas in here, but instead we are putting important ideas, okay, with regards with this text. Did you get the point? That's why we are not doing the scanning. Instead, we are doing the skimming. And again, in skimming, both scanning and skimming is a reading technique that you can be able to use in order for you to read the passage or the text quickly. Okay? That's their what is one the similarities. Okay, their similarity is both of them, of course, is to read the text quickly, but their differences would be in skimming. There would be um a bigger point of view. Okay, a bigger point of view put that one into smaller point of view, just like for example in here, right? So
Mm.
this one is a text wherein you will going to read this one quickly, and then by putting them together in one shorter ideas.
Mm.
Okay? But when we are talking of scanning, we have, okay, again, huh? The only thing that you should have to remember is we have a guide question actually. If we are doing the scanning. Okay? It's either a guide question, it's either a something, okay? Like for example, the one that we had did yesterday, okay? Um like for example, this one scanning, looking up for a word. Okay, so you are just looking for a word. So that's very, very specific. So that is just only one idea that you should have to find. Okay, only that word. Okay, and
Okay.
then particular new story in a newspaper. So you are finding not that one, but not in a bigger picture, just like with skimming. Okay, Koi?
Okay.
Okay, now, would you like to skim this one again, or are you ready for the questions at the bottom or
I,
below?
I will skimming again.
Okay, sure. So let's try to skim them again. Okay. Sorry to interrupt you. I just had to remind you again the one that we did last time during our pre-IELTS lesson, or no, on the second program that we had, okay, because we already tackled about skimming and scanning. Okay, just to for you to remember, or for you to have an idea, okay, that in skimming, okay, like for example, okay, name of persons are very important. Okay, just what I have told you, that in skimming and scanning, we should have always to remember persons, names. Okay, what else? Uh, Person or names are nouns. Okay, so we can say nouns are very important. Of course, that includes name of persons, place, things, animals, or ideas. Okay, and then aside from that, we have to remember also verbs are also important. Why? Because we if because we should have to take a look that person can do things, person may do things. So if we will not going to include verbs, so what happened to that person? Is he doing something? Okay, okay, verbs is important. What else? Adjectives are also important because it describes what is that person is doing, right? Okay. And then sometimes adverb is not so important. Okay. So what are very important would be the would be the nouns, would be the verbs, would be the adjectives, and numbers. Or what we call, if there would be formulas, you have to include that one. Okay? Because those are important things. Okay, Koi? Okay, so we have to remember only four things: nouns or specifically names. Okay? Then we have adjectives, we have verbs, and we have numbers or formulas. Okay? Okay, now look at this one: name, and then richest man world. Okay? And then what else? First man to own
Private.
private residence. Okay? One for more than $1 billion. Okay? And the rest, never mind that. Okay? Because the and there, the in are not so important if we are doing the skimming. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. The home is on where? Oh, it's very important also the address. Almond Road in Mumbai. And how are we going to describe the Almond Road in Mumbai? And that's adjective. One of the most expensive addresses in the world. Remember that, huh? So we have now an idea about that one. Then after that, name after the mythical island Antilia. Now, if you put them together, you already skim. Okay. Mukesh Ambani, richest man in the world. Okay. One. Okay. One of the richest men in the world. The first one to own a private residence costing more than $1 billion at where? At Altamount Road in Mumbai. And this Altamount Road, Mumbai, is one of the most expensive addresses in the world. World, huh? We're talking of the world. That means including your country, my country, including US and other countries because it's world, okay? Worldwide. And this this Altamount Road in Mumbai named after mythical island Antilia. And his property has 27 floors. See? So you had now an idea. What you did was you put them into this one, okay? We can consider this one is a bigger ideas. And then by skimming, you put them into smaller ideas. Okay? That's why I told you that it's very important to have a notebooks or to have a notes most of the time because out from that one, you can be able to put them in writing. Okay? Like for example, okay? Like for example, Mukesh, okay, Mukesh Ambani. Okay? And then put them everything. So by just putting only like that, you can be able to have a word already. Okay, richest man, okay, in the world. Okay, what else? And the first,
The first one meant to own a private
yes,
residence.
yes. So the first one to own a
Private
private
residence.
private residence, okay, in, okay, or private residence for more than, okay. So these are just examples, okay, Koi, that we can be able to use in order for us to skim now. So if you have this one already, you already understood letter A without putting all the words together. Right, Koy? Have
Right.
you able to put them the on there, okay, the in there, the to build there? It's very understandable. If you're talking about Altamount Road in Mumbai, you can be able to understand that that's his home, that's the address of his home. And if we're talking about Altamount Road in Mumbai, this is one of the most expensive addresses in the world and named after a mythical what? Mythical, what
Mythical.
is that? Island Antilia. Okay? And he has
It has
properties of
a house.
27 floors. So his property has 27 floors. Imagine that one. See? So you were able to skim now. Okay, Koy? Okay, so these are just only example. Okay, I have to put it in here so that we can be able to have an example. Okay? Okay, so done this one. Next, letter B. Now, without the copy, you can be able to tell me now what's all about that one. Am I right? Okay, can you tell me now? I'm not going to show the presentation to you. Tell me.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's erase the whole.
Yeah, okay. No, just only letter A for a while, okay? Let's try
Just
to skim letter A. Look at this one, Koi. Why do we need to have A, B? Why do we need to have that one? What do
mm,
you think?
because we can see the general knowledge.
Yes, because in every paragraph, we can also say that these are all paragraphs, right? So in every paragraph in here, okay, there would be important ideas. This one, these in this particular paragraph has its own important ideas. Letter B also, they have important ideas. Same as letter C, D, E, F. Okay, that's why separated by letters of the alphabet. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, can I close this one now? And then tell me out from the one that we skimmed just while ago. Can you remember the facts? Now remember in IELTS, it's very important
Yes, I
that you
remember.
have, yeah, that you have a very what?
Save,
Uh
save my.
yeah. Yes. Okay, a very very smart mind. Okay, that we did just like that, then you can be able to something like that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. Go. Tell me.
Um,
Okay, okay.
I
Telling
mean,
this one, you can say, okay, I'm going to teach you this one, huh? There was a man named Mukesh Ambani, and Mukesh
yes,
Ambani is one of the most richest man in the
which is
world,
the
and he
worst.
was the
First
first man to own a
man to
private
own the
residence,
one.
okay,
Yes,
in, yeah, something
arrival.
like that, okay? Okay,
Yes.
go.
This man named Ambanis, and he the he is one of the more no he is one of the richest men in the world, and
Yes,
the first man to own a private residence cost about $1 billion,
$1 billion. Yeah, yes.
and it's named after Martico Island,
Island,
Antalya,
Antilia,
and,
okay,
and its president has a total of 27
27th
floors,
floor, and he lives in
and he lives in India.
Altamount.
At
Altamount. Yes, okay. Don't forget this one to mention because
Mumbai,
this is very
Mumbai,
important. Altamount Road in Mumbai, India, and
India.
this Altamount this Altamount Road Mumbai is one of the most expensive
Addresses.
addresses, yeah, addresses in the world. And this Altamount Road in Mumbai is named after a mythical island, Antilia. Okay? Oh, you were able to skim them, right? Okay. Next. Next,
And
letter
let's see
B.
later.
Okay. Now, I am not going to tell you. Please, you will be the one to tell me. Okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
just let me search the word glamour meaning.
sure.
Glamorous, 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 attractive, and exciting. Oh, it's mean
Yes.
attractive. Okay.
Yes, glamorous
Yeah,
means beautiful, meaning there would be a
attractive.
lot of, yeah, very, very modern actually. Okay, contemporary, as you said.
Yes.
Okay, from the word glamour, so glamorous.
Okay. First, were made of many different materials, such as a marble floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, if you could be able to identify materials, you can be able to tell right away what are the materials because we had already that one at the upper part, right? Okay. So if you're talking about materials, talking about the home, and if you're talking about the home, you can be able to tell about the interior of that home. Okay. when we are talking of interior of that home, glamorous, okay? And the floor is made from
Okay.
different materials. And what are those materials? Marble, right? Rare wood,
And fine
fine
roads.
rags, okay? And some design features to create this extravagant home. Okay? And there would also there is also a lotus flower and the sun, which are common symbols to be used. And that's it, right? And then the rooms have floor
Just
ceiling glass
window.
windows, okay, that
First.
offers what? Spectacular views of
And
Mumbai and Arabian Sea. Okay? See, just understand that. Then you already skim.
okay,
Yeah.
I have remembered all of it.
Yes. Okay, tell me now.
Okay, the interiors of the house is glamorous and
It's okay, no
wait.
problem. Okay, just continue.
Yes, and its floor is made from many different materials such as marble,
Like
fire,
marble?
and gray work.
Yes.
And yes, and each room has its window, has its ceiling to the floor to ceiling window, so that we had a spectacular view of the sea and Mumbai.
Yes. So Arabian Sea and Mumbai. Okay? And that's it, Koi. Right? Okay, so you're able to tell something about the home and what is that particular home, the interior of the home. The interior of the home are glamorous and the floor is made from different materials such as marble, okay, rare wood and rags, fine rags, okay? And the design of this is to create extravagant home.
Oh,
Okay?
wait,
And there
can you
yeah,
say again your presentation?
can
Because
I?
can you say your presentation again?
Can I?
Close, close and open it again.
Why? You can see
Because
it?
I cannot see clearly and it's for blood.
Okay. Yeah, okay, okay. For a while. I have to share that again. Something wrong with the presentation?
Yes, in my screen I cannot see clearly.
Yeah. Okay, what about this? Or maybe
Okay,
I have to can you see it now? Yeah, okay.
yes.
Is it clear now? Okay. Okay, go. Go. Okay? So, we already understand that, huh? Okay, now let's try to combine together the ideas from A and B. Can we able to do that? Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Okay. One of the most richest men in the world named Mukesh Ambani and known as the first man to own a private residence, okay, in Altamont Road in Mumbai. And this place, you can also say that this place is one of the most expensive addresses in the world, and he owned a more than $1 billion a dollar house or home, okay, and this in this particular place that he is living, okay, is named after a mythical island, Antilia, and he has a property of 27 floors. That's it. Okay? And then his home, the interior of his home is very glamorous because the floor is made from different materials such as marble, rare wood, fine rags, okay, to make the design extravagant home. Okay? And there was a lotus flower and sun, which are very common symbols in his home. Okay. And the rooms, or many of the rooms, or most of the rooms, have floor to ceiling glass, okay, and windows to to offer a spectacular views of Mumbai and Arabian Sea. And that's it. Okay? Okay. So let's proceed, Khoi.
And yes,
Next. What about letter C now?
it's easy to understand, but it had a lot of information to remember.
Yes, actually, okay. Like for example, skyscraper has a multi-story garage, okay? So multi-story garage, skyscraper with a space of 168 cars, okay? And there would be 3 helipads on the rooftop, okay? And the lobby has numerous reception areas which says 9 lifts. You know what's lifts? Okay, other name for lifts. I don't know what do you call lifts in Vietnam. Uh, lifts here in the Philippines we call that as elevator. Okay,
Okay.
Hoy, huh? So in British, okay, in London, lifts they call that one lifts, but
Elevator.
here, yeah, I don't know in Vietnam. Do you call also elevator?
Yes, we do have.
Ah, yeah, okay. So you call them as elevator, not lifts.
Mm, I'm not sure, but we both call lift or elevator, and
Ah,
we do the
okay.
same.
Yeah, but here in the Philippines, we usually call that one as elevator instead of lifts. Okay? Okay,
Yes.
so that would be it. So there would be 9 lifts. Okay? The lobby has numerous reception areas with 9 lifts. Remember that. It's very important. Okay, there are also several floors for dining. Okay, several floors for dining, vast libraries, health
Yes.
spa, gym,
Zero.
swimming pool, yoga
Zero.
facilities. All of these are facilities of that building. And there is even ice room. Okay? And what's the purpose of the ice room? To create
Man.
man-made snow. Okay? And there would also be a Hindu prayer room,
Zero.
several floors for
Garden.
garden also. Imagine that. Okay? Okay, so in that particular building or home of this um uh who is that? Mukesh Ambani, okay, the owner, Mukesh Ambani, has multi-story garage with 168 cars, 3 helipads on the rooftop. The lobby has numerous reception areas with 9 lifts, several floors for dining, okay, vast libraries, health spa, gym, swimming pools, yoga facilities. And there is also an ice room to create a man-made snow. Okay, and Hindu prayer and several floors as well used for gardens. That's it. Okay? Okay. So we already know that one through skimming. Next, let's proceed with letter D. Okay. No need for this. So you just have to put the sign to entertain guests. Okay? Theater which sits 50. Okay? So
Mm.
that means there would be 50 people can sit in that theater. So there would be a theater room or theater, mini theater, okay? Then several the guest rooms, and a grand ballroom. that is filled with chandeliers. So, again, the residence or the home. We can also say residence is also what we call Khoi.
Hmm? What?
Residence is also called as other
Resident.
term for that, home. Okay?
To entertain.
Yes. So remember that one. So the home of Ambani or the home of Mr. Mukesh Ambani is designed to entertain guests because there would be theater composed of 50 seats, right? Then
Yes.
there would be several guest rooms or guest bedrooms. Guest rooms or guest rooms can also be, huh? Uh, Although in London, they call that one as bedrooms. It's complete. Okay, but we can also say guest room. Okay, or
Yes.
room for guests, right? So
Yes.
guest bedrooms, and there would also be a grand ballroom that has filled with chandeliers. And that's it, right?
Good.
Okay, next. What else? The next one is the living quarters on the top floors. Okay, remember this one. Living quarters, top floors. Why? Because the family wanted as much sunlight as possible. Okay? And 400,000 feet residence requires
600
600
staff.
staff. Okay? But all three Ambani children or three Ambani children
Um,
required to clean their
in
own
their own room. They
rooms.
are at home.
They are
At
at
home.
home. Okay? So again, the living quarters is at the top floor because the family wanted as much sunlight as possible. And
Yes.
this home or this home or our residence composed of 400,000 feet, okay, with 600 staffed. And the
Yes.
three Ambani children required to clean their own home or rooms when they are at home. And that's it. Okay? Okay, next. After that, several experts have criticized, okay, experts criticize the architecture
Architecture.
of this expensive home, comparing it to unstable
Big
pile of
part of the
books. Okay,
Miss.
Mrs. Ampani, however, describes her home as
Hers.
an elevated house on top of the garden and a modern home with an Indian heart. And that's it. Okay? So you can say several experts criticize the architecture of the home of Ambani compared to unstable pile of books, but Mrs. Ambani described their home as elevated house on top of the garden, which is known to be the modern home with an Indian heart. That's it. Right, boy?
Oh,
Okay. So we already done skimming now. So out from this, you weren't able to what? You weren't able to read everything about that because other words are not important in skimming. Okay. So are you ready for an exercises? Okay, let's try to answer these questions. Now, this time we are okay, when you were skim reading the text, which of these types of word did you focus on?
preposition.
Prepositions, articles,
Names, verb,
verbs,
adjectives,
adjectives,
verb.
numbers. So what do you think? I already mentioned that one to you. Okay? So what are the most important thing that we should have to remember in skimming? Of course, the first
And
one
name.
is
Names.
names. Okay?
Yes.
Verbs, adjectives, and numbers.
Yes.
Okay? This one, articles and prepositions are not so important in skipping. Okay? Okay,
Okay.
so we have only four things that we should have to remember. Next, question number 2.
Discuss
Listen
with
to the
partner.
partner what you remember about the text. Now, okay, it's about time for you. No, you just have to tell me. You just have to tell me what have you out from the skimming technique that that we did just while ago. Can you tell me the one that you just recall?
As we recall that is Mukesh Ambani. He's one of the richest men in the world, and
Okay,
he's the first man to own a private residence cost more than one
$1
billion dollar,
billion.
and
Correct.
it is state located in the most aggressive, most expensive residence in the
Addresses in
world
the world.
as
Okay.
Alamos Street, Mubani, named after
Okay.
mythical
Island, Antilia,
Atlanta and
Antilia, Antilia.
Antilia,
Okay. And
and
then
his home is has total of 27
27
floors, and
floor.
its floor is made of say several different materials such as marble floor, fibers, and wait, I can't remember
It's okay, no
fibers,
problem. Okay,
marble,
just go on.
gray,
Okay.
gray woods.
Okay, no problem about that. If you forgot, or let's say for example, Koi ha, let's say for example, if you are speaking, okay, don't if you cannot remember, okay, if you cannot remember, don't force yourself to remember them. Just go on talking, okay? Don't stop, okay? Just say the one that you remembered, okay?
Mhm.
Don't don't think of other things, okay, and then just continue, okay, just continue, okay. Oh, you did a very good job, A and B, because you were able to mention the most important thing, okay, the most important thing, the most important ideas, okay. Okay, continue now, because we are just only we finished already A and B. What about C, D, E, F? Okay,
Yes,
go.
its
The one
floor
just the one you remember. Okay, go.
its floor is made of and its floor has a window, has a floor to the ceiling window, and
Yes.
so thus we can observe the whole spectacular view of Mubanis and the Atlantic Sea.
Yeah, Arabian Sea. Okay. And
And
then,
his residence is required with I remember that's 168 garage.
garage. Okay, garage.
His story garage with
Yes.
a space for 168 cars.
Cars. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good job.
His story car. Um,
And then
story
after that,
and his house it is his residence he decided to entertain the guests
yes. Okay,
as a
go.
white apparently that's their theater and their theaters and their ballroom and their resident can contain just about just for 50
50
guests.
seats. Yeah, 50 seats. That theater. Okay, that
Yes.
theater can accommodate 50 persons or 50 seats. Okay? And then after that, criticize. So we are now on the criticize.
And
So most
his
experts, yeah.
and his house one no his family wants just as much sunlight as possible. So
Yes.
the top floor there is about 600 feet and require
Yes.
six 600
600
staff.
staff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
staff.
correct.
Bus,
And
they
three,
bus
yeah.
company drive are required to do their on their own when they are home.
Yeah, that's correct. And then Mrs.
And
Ambani.
some experts criticize of
Yes.
the
Okay.
architecture, the construction of the building, but his,
His wife.
Miss Abani
Yeah.
say that her home is built beyond the garden again, and
Pile of
inside with the
pile
modern
of
style with
books.
an
Yeah.
Indian horse. I just
That's
remember.
correct. See? Wow, very good, Goy. Amazing. Okay. Now, the only thing that we should have to remember is if we are talking about speaking, huh? Because you can be able to speak Khoi. The ideas were there. Okay, you put them into actually if I maybe if I time that one, maybe you just have only 2 minutes to finish that, and that would be a good time, huh? In speaking, actually. And you were able to capture the ideas step by step. And that would be good. Okay? You weren't able to ramble. Let's say, for example, you were able to put first the end part, which is the conclusion at the first part. And that's not good. Okay? Because in reading, okay, there should be step by step process, and that would be good. See, Koi, that would be a good start. You know that? Okay, congratulations. Next, what overall title would you give the text? Okay, sometimes just what I'm telling you, right? Just what I am telling you in reading, okay? Sometimes there would be no title, and you will be the one to supply for the title. So what do you think would be the best title that you can be able to suggest for this particular text? Now,
Um,
create of a very unique title that captures everything the one you said.
um, the detailed description of the construction. Wait, no, 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 no.
A title,
Um,
only a title.
the
Yeah.
title.
Yes. So overall, what overall
Amuni House.
title?
No,
Again?
Amunbi Residence.
Okay. Mukesh or Ambani?
Mukesh Apani Residence.
Okay, I'm going to write that, huh? Okay. Mukesh Ambani
Resident.
residence. Okay, so this would be your title. Now remember, in writing a title, it should start with a capital letter Khoi, huh? Okay,
Yes.
because the title can be found on top or on top most of your text or your essay. Okay, I am going also to have a suggestion. Now let's try to vote after if which would be the best title that we can be able to give in this particular text. Okay, what about this is just only my suggestion. Okay, okay. Okay, that's one. Another one. Let's try to do a lot. Okay, then we have to vote. Which do you think would be the best? Okay.
Yes.
Think also of another, okay? And we have to vote in, okay? Koi, huh? Or do you
Okay.
have another one, or are you thinking? Are you still thinking?
Um, the beautiful architecture of Abuni Residence.
The beautiful
No, no, the
architect.
splendid. No, the
Okay.
splendid architecture.
Splendid. Okay.
Architecture
The
of
splendid. Wow, huh?
Abuni's house.
The splendid
Abuni Residence.
architecture.
Of Abuni's
Architecture
residence.
of Ambani residence. Ah, it's better, huh? Okay. Splendid, right? So splendid means beautiful
Means
also.
wonderful.
Perfect, right? Something like that. So unique, the splendid, okay, architecture of Ambani residence. Oh, that would be good. Okay, what else?
Yes, I really love the word splendid.
Yeah, right? Okay, what else?
Um,
Can we think of some more? And then let's try to, maybe we have to do more. Okay, I'll be giving my own my second one. Okay, and you have to give your third one.
okay. You go first.
Yeah, okay.
Splendid. Oh my God.
Okay. That's my suggestion. Or okay, I have to add more.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
No.
Okay.
A no, I just wanted it to be more what is one? Simple. Okay. What about yours? So a home built in the heart of Mumbai, India. Okay. Okay, no more? No. If you cannot think, so let's try to vote now. Okay? Can we vote now or would you like to add some more?
Okay, I think that's enough.
Yeah. Maybe this one we already captured the best title for that, okay? Okay. Number 1. Are you going to vote your answer also? Number 1, Mukesh Ambani residence.
Yes, that's the absolutely overall.
Okay, so are you going to vote for this?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Me too. Okay. Me too. So no vote for this. Okay. So that
Mm.
would be okay. Let's try to put that zero. Zero vote. Okay. Next.
Zero
A
point
unique abode of Ambani family.
five.
Okay. Me too. I will not vote for that one. Okay. Okay. What about a splendid architecture of Ambani residence?
Tens.
Yes. Okay. Oh,
What?
overrule, right?
Really?
So, splendid architecture, Bamban. Now, why is it you captured? Because there would be the so-called the unique already, and then there would also be architecture. That means it's work, it's art, right? It's art. And then, art of what? Art of the residents of Ambani. Because if we are just going to say, a home built in the heart of Mumbai, India, we don't know whose home is that, right? But if we are going to put that one, Ambani residence, that's them, okay? No one owns that splendid and spectacular architecture, and that's only them, okay? So let's vote out this, okay? So no more. So our final answer would be this one. Okay, so let's try to put it them there. Congratulations. That would be a very good title. Okay? Okay, next. Put the information in the order in which it appears in the passage, Khoi. Okay. Where is our number 1?
Um, First one, letter F.
Okay, that's correct. Okay.
Letter F, one.
Yes, this one is 1.
And letter D
Next.
is 2. The second,
Okay, that would be,
D.
okay, wait.
Letter
That's
D. The
6.
next
Yeah.
one.
Okay. The second one is letter D. Yeah, that's correct. Next.
Um, Wait.
The third one is,
Letter A.
no.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's the
Okay, look at this. The owner of the house, it was mentioned that the owner of the house is Mukesh Ambani. Then
company.
after that one, it was explained the costs and the address, right? And
Mhm.
after it was explained in the address, what we did next? It was mentioned about how this home made from
Made from zero different materials.
made.
Material used were interior.
Yes,
The same.
okay. So the materials used
Okay.
for the interior. Okay. Next, after
Next,
that,
I get the next one, the letter E.
so that would be,
Letter
yes, so you are
yes.
correct. The facilities in the house, like there would be what? Yoga, gym, right? Okay.
Multi-storage.
Yes. Next,
For
after that,
letter G.
that's correct. Information about the theater and the ballroom, which says it has a lot of chandeliers, right? So that would be number 5. Then
And the
after
letter
that, number
A.
6,
A.
that would be
Letter
letter
A.
A. That's
Yes. And
correct.
the
Okay.
final
And
one,
then this one is
the B.
7. See? Okay.
Yes.
Now, in an IELTS exam, Khoi, there would also be tests like this that you need to order them according to
Mm,
the what is one situation, okay, that appears in the passage. Okay? So there would also be like this. Okay? Next.
okay.
Number 7. Now, scan
Scan
the
the
text for the
patient.
information. Oh, this
Okay.
time, we're not skimming anymore. We
Now,
are scanning
okay.
anymore. Who owns the property? Ay, it's very simple.
Yes, Apani.
Okay. Can you spell that? Spelling is very important.
Mukesk.
H. Right?
MU.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
K
A
E. No. E.
ba ni.
Mukesh Ampani.
Yes. So Mukesh Ambani. Okay.
H.
How many
27.
floors does it have? We mentioned that.
27.
27. That's correct. Okay. What are the floors made of?
The floors made of marble.
Okay. Very good. See, you can be able to remember them, huh? Made from marble. And number 4, what are the
Um,
common symbols used throughout the house?
I only remember lotus.
Yeah,
Lotus
lotus
and
flower and the
lotus flower and sunflower.
sun, okay? So
Yeah, the sun. Yeah, the sun.
yeah, so lotus flower and the sun, because it symbolizes what?
Symbolize of the house. Symbolize.
Okay.
Yes.
Next, how many cars does the garage have space for?
168.
That's correct. Okay. And then how many people are required to work in the home?
600 staff.
Staff. Very good. See? So this is now what we called scanning. Okay? The one that we did just while ago, we skim. Then after that, we scan. Now, Tip number 7, Khoi. In many of the IELTS reading tasks, the answers appear in the same order as the text. Remember that, huh? In
The
the
same
same
order.
order. So what does it mean?
Same order is mean in
From the first,
to
second,
the final.
yes, okay. It will not going to be what? It will not going to be at the end first, then after that, in the second paragraph, then after that, go back to the fifth paragraph. That would not be the case. So
Yes.
therefore, it's very important for you to understand first the ideas from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Because in an IELTS exam, okay, in the reading task, the answers appear in the same order as the text.
Mhm.
Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Next. Number,
Wait.
yeah.
Um. Now I can see. Can you resend your orientation again?
Ah, sure. Okay. There's something wrong with the presentation maybe, and right?
There's something went wrong with my computer. I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What about
Okay, now
this?
clearly.
Okay. It's clear now. Okay. Let's proceed. Now, this time, paraphrasing. Okay. Now, what does it mean when I say paraphrasing, Khoi? This one is also very important. Okay. You know what? In skimming activity that we did just while ago, um, I don't know if you hear me saying another words instead of the word that we can be able to see in here. Okay? Because that
Mhm.
is what we call paraphrasing.
Interesting.
Okay. So a paraphrasing is another important technique to understand and use in the exam.
Mhm.
Okay? Why? Use the most easiest and you can be able to understand, okay, instead of using difficult one. Okay? So use that one to paraphrase the sentence. That is on your own understanding. Understand, Koi? So
Yes.
paraphrasing is when you repeat something using different words, often in simpler and
And shorter.
shorter form that makes the original meaning clearer. That's why just a while ago during the time that we skim, I usually paraphrase sentences. I do not use that is exactly the same that can be found in the text because I just use that one so that I can remember, right?
Key.
Because another technique is paraphrasing. Okay, Koi? So remember that, huh? Now let's try to paraphrase this one. So these statements paraphrase each of the paragraphs in the text, match each statement from 1 to 6 with the correct paragraph A to F. Okay, number 1. The house has
Has many
many
zero
desirable
desirable facility
facilities
and outer
outside
spaces.
spaces.
They can
Guests can
drive
either drive or
right
fly
to
to
the
the home. Remember that, huh? Fly. So which do you think would be the that paragraph belongs to just a while ago? That would be letter
belongs to.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
I think that the C
Facilities.
it will mention with the car. Let us
That would
see.
be correct.
The C.
That's correct.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't expect
Yes.
that.
Oh, I have to put C in here. Oh, no, I just have to put C in here, okay? Why? Look at this. talking about facilities, which do you think would be mentioned in that particular paragraph that mentioned about the facilities, Khoi?
Mm.
It was in
Let's
letter
see.
C, right? Mention about the spaces. It was letter C. Mention about the the cars that they can drive. It's in letter C. Mention about the helipad. Fly.
Fly.
Right?
Let's see.
Letter C.
I remember.
Oh, see? Okay, next. Number 2. The
Letter D.
family lived on the top
Wait.
floor because they want exposure to the sun. Now,
The E. Yes.
okay, that would be letter E. Very good. Okay. Now, exposure in the in that particular in that particular paragraph, aside from the word exposure, what is their term used
Mm,
here?
letter E. I think want.
Okay. The family wanted as much as possible sunlight as possible. Okay? So they wanted. But in here, okay, it was already been paraphrased exposure to sunlight. Right? Okay.
Yes.
But of course, what specific paragraph that mention about the family lives on the top floor? Other known for that is on the
The-
roof, right?
Yes.
Rooftop or top floor because they wanted
To
they
expose.
wanted sunlight as possible. But in
Yes.
here, they want exposure. When we are talking about exposure, it's also the same it's the same for what? Need, right? Or want, right?
Yes.
They need sunlight. They want sunlight. So we paraphrase that one. So this one is letter E. Okay? Next, number 3.
Number 3, letter F.
Very good, huh? Your your mind is working, huh? Okay, that
Yes.
would be letter. Right. Okay, now tell me, why is it that's letter F, Koi?
Because I remember
Now,
roundabout.
in this particular paraphrased already, what do you think would be the things that you can still remember that is exactly the same in our in letter F? What word is
Some
that?
some expert
Yeah,
criticize to the
architecture
that's
experts, right?
architecture
Although
at the
although
unstable pies of
yes, although they use that criticize, but in here they use or different
different
opinions.
opinions.
And criticize is also the same when we are talking of different opinions. Next, number 4, Koi.
For letter A.
Okay. Good job. Yes, Antilia, right? You
B
mentioned about Antilia. Antilia is the
is
a mythical
Iceland.
island. Yeah. Next, number 5.
B.
That would be
Yes.
letter
B.
B. Very good. Okay, why letter B?
Um, I remember roundabout.
Materials, right? Materials.
Ring the bell.
Here,
Yes.
this one, magnificent views of the city. But it was mentioned in there, extravagant. Okay? Not magnificent. Next, the last but not the least.
The home is fully equipped to make visitors feel welcome.
So
The
that
letter
be,
C. No, letter D.
yes. Okay? That would be it. Perfect. Okay, Koi? Good job. See, I told you. Okay, it's easy, not difficult, Koi. Okay, so since it's already been time, so we are just going to see you again next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll see you again. Please continue this one. I would suggest continue this one, Koi. Okay, there would be topic that's difficult, but I'm here to help you. What's the main purpose of me if I'm not going to help you? Okay, that's why please think of this 100 times before you are going to make decision, okay, to change this, because I like this Koi, okay? Not just I like this one because I want you to learn this one, because I love this for you, huh? I love these ideas for you because you can learn a lot of things in here. I'm telling you that I am not just wanted to impress you, but of course I'm telling this one to you because I know the content of the lesson, Koi. The content of the lesson is the best. I'm telling you that. Okay, that's why before you have to make decisions to change this, please think of this 100 times. 100 times. Okay? Okay, so thank you so much for your time. See you again on Friday. Bye-bye.
Yes, goodbye. Have a good
Bye-bye.
night.
Have a
Have
good
a
night.
sleep.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.